Health Canada warns that eating too many apricot kernels may cause acute cyanide poisoning.
Cyanide?
I frankly am not crazy about trying this.
Did you know that the very nuts most seniors snack on for health could be silently destroying their bones, spiking their blood sugar, and draining their strength? In fact, up to 70% of older adults are unknowingly eating nuts that increase inflammation, raise harmful cholesterol, and accelerate muscle loss, turning a supposed superfood into a silent health threat. And here's the shocking part. These nuts are often promoted as heart-friendly or keto-approved. But today, we're going to
crunchy, savory cravers. And the cravers that deserve something special.
reveal the 5 best nuts to eat instead to protect your heart, memory, muscles, and joints. Stay with me, because nut number 4 on the harmful list contains a compound rarely talked about, yet it can silently interfere with your medications and even damage your brain. Before we begin, please subscribe to the channel. Meet Mr. Rajan, a 68-year-old retired teacher who always believed he was doing everything right for his health. Every morning, he'd begin his day with a handful of mixed nuts, peanuts, cashews, macadamias, healthy fats, he told himself, just like the TV doctor said. But over time, something changed. His knees started aching, his walks got shorter, and he felt more tired, even though his diet hadn't changed. Then came the foggy memory moments. Names escaped him. He tripped on stairs, and that harmless snack was quietly unraveling his strength. What Mr. Rajan didn't know was that some nuts commonly praised as heart-healthy or keto-friendly can actually do more harm than good after age 60, especially when it comes to inflammation, joint pain, high blood sugar, and muscle loss. In today's video, we'll walk through Mr. Rajan's wake-up call, the 5 nuts he had no idea were harming him, and the 5 he should have eaten instead, to support strong bones, better memory, smoother joints, and lasting energy. If you or your loved ones are over 60, this might be one of the most eye-opening videos you watch all year. Because just like Mr. Rajan, your daily nut choices could be silently reshaping your future. Before we begin, this video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not intended as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult with your doctor, dietitian, or healthcare provider before making any changes to your diet, especially if you have pre-existing medical conditions, take prescription medications, or are managing chronic health issues. The effects of certain foods, including nuts, can vary from person to person, particularly in older adults. Viewer discretion is advised. Let's start with 5 harmful nuts for seniors. 1. Bitter almonds, the hidden cyanide trap. One day, a friend gave Mr. Rajan a packet of what she called natural almonds. They tasted slightly bitter, but she insisted they were good for detox. But they weren't. These bitter almonds contain a natural compound called amygdalin. When digested, this turns into cyanide, a toxic substance that interferes with how your body uses oxygen. And that's where the real problem begins. Just 4 to 5 raw bitter almonds can cause symptoms like lightheadedness, nausea, or confusion. Eat more than 10, and the results can be severe enough to require emergency care. That's because the body's ability to break down toxins like cyanide declines with age, making seniors especially vulnerable to even small amounts. The older you are, the higher the risk. Cooking or processing bitter almonds destroys the danger, but eating them raw, as some so-called natural health sources recommend, is not just risky, it can be outright harmful. To make things more confusing, bitter almonds are often sold.
Health Canada warns that eating too many apricot kernels may cause acute cyanide poisoning.
Cyanide?
I frankly am not crazy about trying this.
2. Peanuts, the budget snack with a hidden price. Every evening, Mr. Rajan enjoyed peanut butter toast. But peanuts, while tasty and cheap, carry hidden dangers. Surprisingly, peanuts aren't true nuts. They belong to the legume family and grow underground, making them especially vulnerable to contamination from aflatoxins, harmful toxins created by mold. These toxins have been linked to cell damage, weakened immune responses, and a higher risk of certain cancers over time. As we get older, our bodies aren't as efficient at flushing out toxins like they once were. So even if peanuts never caused you issues in the past, they might now be contributing to hidden liver stress, unexplained fatigue, and low-grade inflammation. What's more, peanuts are packed with omega-6 fatty acids. While our bodies do need some omega-6s, too much can disrupt the balance with omega-3s and promote widespread inflammation, a key factor in joint pain, sluggish circulation, and memory issues. And if you're taking blood thinners, something many people over 65 are, there's another red flag. Peanuts contain vitamin K, which can interfere with your medication, increasing the risk of dangerous blood clots or unexpected bleeding. Worse still, Mr. Rajan was on a blood thinner. He didn't know peanuts contain vitamin K, which interferes with such medications. A few weeks later, his blood test showed abnormal clotting levels. 3. Macadamia nuts, the creamy deceiver. He switched to macadamias, thinking they were healthier. They were smooth, buttery, and satisfying. Over time, Mr. Rajan noticed slower recovery after minor strains. Macadamia nuts offer more than just a creamy, indulgent flavor. They also silently contribute to muscle loss and slower recovery in aging adults. These nuts are unusually high in fat, but low in both protein and fiber, two nutrients your muscles need to stay strong and supported. Without them, your body struggles to rebuild tissue, leading to weaker legs, longer recovery times, and gradual loss of strength. Their high calorie density also makes weight gain more likely, especially if you're less active. And extra weight puts even more pressure on aging joints, making it harder to walk, climb stairs, or stay mobile. What's more, many store-bought macadamia nuts are roasted in inflammatory oils and sprinkled with salt, two ingredients known to worsen joint stiffness and circulation, in particular in older adults. Creamy? Yes. Nourishing? Not so much. 4. Pine nuts, the tiny nut with a big impact. Once, while dining out, Mr. Rajan tried a gourmet pesto pasta loaded with pine nuts. He liked it so much, he started adding pine nuts to his salads. A week later, his food tasted bitter. Everything, even water. He had developed pine mouth, a condition that ruined his appetite for days. But for older adults, these tiny seeds might be carrying risks that are easy to overlook. One of the biggest concerns is their potential to interfere with common medications. Pine nuts can impact how your body processes blood pressure medications, cholesterol-lowering statins, and even drugs used for circulation or heart rhythm. When these interactions occur, they can lead to dangerous spikes in blood pressure, erratic heartbeats, or unexpected clotting issues, especially for seniors juggling multiple prescriptions. A clinical review published in Frontiers in Nutrition in 2022 even flagged pinolenic acid, a compound in pine nuts, for its ability to alter how the liver processes certain medications, potentially throwing off treatment plans without anyone realizing it. 5. Cashews were always Mr. Rajan's favorite. Creamy, crunchy, and heart-healthy, or so he thought. Cashews are high in oxalates, which bind to calcium and stop your body from absorbing it. Over time, this led to a silent drop in Mr. Rajan's bone strength. A small misstep on his porch turned into a sprain that took weeks to heal. His doctor explained that the calcium wasn't reaching his bones, and cashews were a big reason. And without enough available calcium, bones become more fragile over time. That's a serious concern for older adults. As bone density naturally declines with age, even a small deficiency can raise your risk of fractures, poor balance, and mobility loss. all of which can lead to longer recovery times or even life-altering falls. But it doesn't stop there. Cashews also contain more carbohydrates than most nuts, which can cause sudden blood sugar spikes, especially dangerous for seniors managing pre-diabetes or diabetes. Over time, those spikes can harm the tiny blood vessels in your legs and feet, leading to poor circulation, numbness, and slow healing wounds. However, the risk doesn't end with your bones. Cashews can also increase the risk of kidney stones. That's because those same oxalates that block calcium can crystallize inside your kidneys, especially if you're not staying well hydrated, which many seniors struggle with. But here's the good news. Like I said before, while some nuts can harm your health, others can help restore it. One in particular is packed with compounds that boost memory, protect the heart, and support strong legs as you age. Here are nuts I advise every senior should add to your diet. Number 1, chestnut. Unlike most other nuts, chestnuts are low in fat and much higher in complex carbs and fiber. That means they provide steady energy, help keep you full, and support healthy digestion, all without weighing you down. Chestnuts are also packed with vitamin C, a nutrient you don't usually find in nuts, along with vitamin E and antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and protect muscle tissue as you age. In one study, chestnut consumption was linked to better blood sugar control and lower LDL cholesterol, making them a smart option for seniors looking to protect their heart and metabolism. You can roast them, grind them into flour, or even chop them into rice and pasta dishes. Just be sure to store them in an airtight container in the fridge, as they're more perishable than other nuts. Personally, I love roasting mine and mixing them into warm grain bowls. It's delicious and incredibly nourishing. What about you? Let me know in the comments how you like to enjoy chestnuts. Number 2, sweet almonds or California almonds. Sweet almonds are more than just a crunchy snack. They're one of the best daily habits a senior can build. Packed with calcium and magnesium and healthy fats, almonds support everything from your bones and muscles to your heart and memory. Let's start with your bones. As we get to our 60s, bone density naturally declines, and the risk of osteoporosis rises. But almonds offer a smart defense. They're rich in calcium, which helps strengthen bones, and magnesium, which ensures that calcium is delivered where it's needed, your bones, not your arteries. And it doesn't stop at bone strength. Almonds also help preserve muscle mass, thanks to their combination of plant protein and monounsaturated fats. That's important because muscle loss is one of the biggest drivers of weakness, instability, and fall risk in seniors. In one long-term study published in the Journal of Nutrition, older adults who included nuts like almonds in their diets had higher physical function scores and lower rates of frailty than those who didn't. Almonds are also a natural source of fiber, which helps ease constipation and bloating, two common issues that can sap your energy and mobility. And their heart-protective fats have been shown to reduce LDL cholesterol, supporting smoother circulation and lower stroke risk. Plus, the brown skin on almonds is full of antioxidants that help protect your brain from age decline, preserving memory and clarity as the years go on. Number 3, walnuts. There's something poetic about walnuts. They look like miniature brains, and in many ways, nature wasn't wrong. Walnuts are one of the best foods for supporting senior brain health. The secret lies in ALA, or alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid found in abundance in walnuts. ALA plays a key role in keeping your brain cells flexible and healthy, which helps with memory, focus, and coordination as we age. But walnuts don't stop at structure, they protect. Thanks to their rich supply of polyphenols, walnuts act as natural defenders against brain inflammation and oxidative stress. These antioxidants are special. They can actually cross the blood-brain barrier and help shield neurons from damage that leads to memory loss and cognitive decline. In one study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging, seniors who consumed walnuts regularly performed better on memory and processing tests than those who didn't. suggesting real cognitive benefits from this simple habit. And the benefits go beyond the mind. Walnuts also contain arginine, an amino acid that supports healthy blood flow, helping your muscles get the oxygen they need to stay strong, balanced, and stable. Number 4, Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts may not be as popular as almonds or walnuts, but when it comes to hormonal health and strength, they are one of the most powerful nuts you can eat. They're incredibly rich in selenium, a mineral essential for healthy thyroid function. Your thyroid plays a critical role in regulating metabolism, energy levels, and muscle maintenance, 3 things that become harder to manage as you age. In fact, just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts a day is enough to meet your selenium needs. Studies show that seniors with healthy thyroid levels experience better muscle mass, improved coordination, and even stronger immune function. Brazil nuts also support testosterone production in both men and women, which helps fight against the natural decline in muscle strength and bone density that comes with aging. To get the most benefit, stick with raw, unsalted Brazil nuts and avoid eating more than 2 or 3 a day, as too much selenium can be harmful over time. They're perfect as a midday snack or chopped into oatmeal or yogurt for a satisfying, nutrient-rich boost.
Number 5, pistachios, the best nut. If you've been told to avoid salt as you get older, you might think snacking on nuts is off the table. But pistachios prove that not all nuts are created equal, especially when it comes to protecting your mobility, heart, and vision. While some salty snacks can spike blood pressure, pistachios do the opposite. They're naturally rich in potassium, which helps counteract the effects of sodium and supports smoother, more stable blood flow. That means better circulation, a healthier heart, and stronger legs to keep you moving with confidence. But that's just the beginning. Pistachios also contain lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 important carotenoids that protect your eyes from age-related macular degeneration. Maintaining clear vision as you age doesn't just help you see. It helps prevent falls, boosts coordination, and preserves your independence. And like other heart-healthy nuts, pistachios deliver a balanced dose of healthy fats and plant protein, which supports steady energy without the crash. This makes them an ideal option for seniors managing blood sugar, weight, or fatigue. If you liked the content, then do like and share the video.